What happens in the end? In the end, what happens? That is the question that will be asked by people who don't know the end, and the people who do know the end can't tell them, and people just keep going on and on about it because you always get fresh people. And you would say, oh, you get fresh ideas, but you don't get fresh ideas. What you get is freshly made same mistakes over and over again. Oh, there's a recession on. Oh, why didn't they do something about it? Because it's different people. Because all the people that were around for the last one making the decisions been replaced by people who haven't been around for one. And they go, oh, it'll be fine because it's never gone wrong for us. Oh, it did. What we are doing is we're bringing new people into the world. Some say too many, some say not enough, depending on where you live. And they don't know anything, but they pretend that they do until something really bad happens that bites them on the bum. And you're back at square one. You can't do anything about it. All you can do is get old and hope to God that they leave you alone. I thought for the last of these that I wouldn't write something because I've already displayed my skills 200 times, if you can believe the number of videos on the channel. 245 or something I've shown what I can do 200 times. That's as many football matches as a professional footballer. Yeah, and they're professional for like 15 years. I've done it in 1 year. Right? 15 times better than them. I've displayed it 200 and something times. I'm not going to do it again. But instead, and I think aptly, we're going to go and look at one of the classics. And that is William Shakespeare. We did a William Shakespeare, Julius Caesar, a number of months ago. I got letters about how much you enjoyed that. Marlon Brando. Yeah? People wrote to me and they said, that was good, will you do it again? I said, I can't, there's too much to do, I can't repeat myself. And they wrote back again and they said, yeah, I understand. But now we're doing Hamlet. Now, you're actors.
Yeah.
Have you seen Hamlet by William Shakespeare?
No.
Yeah,
a long
I've
time
seen
ago.
it, yeah.
Did you see it in the theatre or did you see it on TV or both or on film?
In the theatre, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine was too in the theatre so long ago.
Very posh. You've never seen it?
No, not a fan.
You've heard of it though?
You've
Heard of it?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah. Hamlet. I've never seen it in the theatre because I'm more of a screen guy. I'm a screenwriter. But I can bring to mind a few performances in the lead role. Laurence Olivier.
Benedict Cumberbatch, he did it. Tom Hiddleston, he did it.
Has David Tennant done it?
Yeah, he
Must
has,
have.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
ilk, isn't he?
Seems to sort of me.
Never seen those. Mel Gibson. He made a film
Yeah.
of Hamlet. And Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh.
Of course he has.
Yeah, Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth
Makes sense.
Branagh's film. Where he's sort of
That's the BBC one.
crying a lot.
Mm.
He's very kind of tearful, Hamlet, Kenneth Branagh. And he won't mind me saying that because if it surprises him that I'm saying that, then I don't know what he was doing in the film. Well, I wasn't. What? Come on, Ken. So, many of the great actors, and some of the maybe deluded, have attempted this. Big role, special, and I thought it would be fitting not to do the whole play, but to do the end of the play. Because if you did the middle of the play, although there are good bits, like there'll be stuff that happens after and people will lose possibly the context. So if you don't know it, Hamlet it's not a comedy, it's a tragedy. Very little, actually really very little funny bits in it. It's not funny at all. It's pretty serious.
I mean, there's some quite funny bits in it.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Do we have
so.
Rosencrantz and
Rose-
Guildenstern?
yeah.
Oh, but they're kind of idiots, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's the bit where he says he's a fishmonger.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite funny, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
It's like he's
there we are.
pretending to be crazy.
But it is a tragedy.
Yes.
It's like mental health issues, it's betrayal, incest. Not sure I can say that. I've said it. So there's things that, dark things, skulls. Yeah, they find a skull and they know who it was. Oh, it's him. Yeah, it's famous. And then Hamlet and his best mate, one of his pals, have a sword fight at the end because they're at crossed purposes, crossed swords, and there's poison on the swords, and they nick one another. Yeah. And this is where we come in, and when they realise what they've done, they go, oh no, because one of the themes is of the play. So this is if you're in school and you're doing Hamlet, this will be a good thing to watch. One of the themes is the idea of blood and judgment. It's like passion versus kind of collected, oh no, what should I really do? And quite often, passion's a bad idea. It's not me that says it, William Shakespeare. Oh, getting ready for it. Oh, so I'll be Hamlet. We need a Laertes, a Horatio, and an Osric. You want to be Laertes?
I'm happy to be. Yeah.
Hand was up immediately.
Yeah.
That's the role I was born for.
Yeah, yeah.
Horatio and Osric.
Whatever you think I would be most castable as.
That's good.
That's pinning the blame on me. Well, Horatio is, he says more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Osric enters and really just, Osric comes in and just says, this is happening.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
That's it really.
Mm.
So I don't know, if you want a bigger part, I'd say go Horatio.
I'll take Osric.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Yeah, we'll make it the best Osric.
It's coming.
I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon some. I bet there were some really good young actors played Osric, who probably later played Hamlet.
I think it was a stepping stone.
Yeah,
role.
Osric's
It
like
is.
your entry role.
Yeah, when you're a bit young, you're like, I'd like a speaking role in Hamlet. Oh, you could do Osric. Oh, could I? Yeah. He comes in like one of the really important scenes and like tells people some stuff. Oh, that sounds good. And then 10 years later, when you're established, you go, I'll be Hamlet now. And you go, well, could you be Osric again? No.
Completely.
Yeah, you don't want to be Osric more than
We've got
once.
David Tennant, so probably.
Please be Osric again.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too old to play Osric. They decide later. Oh, actually, he's too old to play Osric.
Once you've said yes again,
Yeah.
they then recast you.
Yeah. Fired.
Just as harsh as the screen world.
Yeah.
You can play the tomato salesman.
Is he in this?
No lines. He's just in the background.
Oh yeah.
Because a big fight happens in the market, isn't it?
I'll be him as well.
Okay.
Wow.
No one's ever done that. All right. Well, it begins with Laertes.
Okay. Dying. Yeah. He is justly served. It is a poison tempered by himself. Exchange forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death come not upon thee, nor thine on me.
Dies. Heaven make thee free of it. I follow thee. I am dead, Horatio. Wretched queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes or audience to this act, had I but time, as this fell sergeant Death is strict in his arrest, oh, I could tell you, but let it be. Horatio, I am dead. Thou livest. Report me and my cause aright to the unsatisfied.
Never believe it. I am more an antique Roman than a Dane. Here's yet some liquor left.
He picks up the cup. As thou art a man, give me the cup. Let go. By heaven, I'll have it. Oh God, Horatio, what a wounded name. Things standing thus unknown, shall I leave behind me? If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain to tell my story. A march afar off and shot within. What warlike noise is this? Enter Osric.
Young Fortinbras, with conquest come from Poland, to the ambassadors of England gives this warlike volley.
Oh, I die, Horatio. The potent poison quite overcrows my spirit. I cannot live to hear the news from England. But I do prophesy the election lights on Fortinbras. He has my dying voice, so tell him with the occurrence, more or less, which have solicited. The rest is silence. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, dies.
Now cracks a noble heart. Goodnight, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
You're alive.
Yeah, there's an eagle flying over.
A Danish eagle. Remember. That was it.
Very well done,
Wow,
very nice.
that's-
Yeah. Wow.
Good writing. Good performing. Osric, to me, seemed a bit like you'd given him a bit of gravitas there.
He was a nobleman.
Yeah.
He was a bit older there, wasn't he? He was
Yeah, I
rather
wanted to say I'd come back and played him, and I won't play him as a boy again. I'll play him as a man.
Yeah, before they get someone younger in and go, you can't do that anymore.
Immediately, he will be shuffled off the stage.
I cannot live to hear the news from England. That's the famous line, isn't it?
Mm.
What is the news from England? The news from England is
Coronation?
Coronation Street, EastEnders.
Emmerdale?
Holby City?
Don't think that's happening anymore.
Is that gone?
Yeah.
The Bill? Also
Oh,
did?
That's also dead, yeah.
The bill went ages ago, didn't it?
Casualty, you could say.
Casualty.
Doctors, you could say.
Well, you know, if you said casualty, are you making a political comment? We don't do politics here. But as Hamlet endeth, so doth our meetings within art thou sorrow? Art thou sorrowful? The endeth. Write in the comments if you art. Yeah, very sad, but appropriate to end in mass accidental death. Thank you for all the hours that you spent watching these videos, and good night, sweet princes. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I've used that word a few times. Ring the bell. Oh no, don't, because there won't be any more. Like it. Yeah. Can like it. Like. Then someone somewhere will know that you did. That you existed. And you aren't merely meat for the chopping board. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.